Greetings, beloved, peace and blessings. I'm Giovanna Tisdale, the Spiritual Love Healer. I am an energetic healing practitioner, a crystal therapist, spiritual life coach, intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, as well as a licensed massage and bodywork therapist. And I enjoy using my gifts and skills to help people heal, grow, and thrive and live what I like to call abundantly ever after, whatever heartache, pain, or trauma you may have experienced in your life. Today was a particularly challenging day for me this morning, so I wanted to do something fun. So I have a deck that I have not worked with yet and just want to share that with you. This is the Gullah Tarot Deck. It's called the Low Country Gullah Tarot Card Deck, created by Street Priestess Tarot on Etsy. And it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. I really love the decks from Street Priestess Tarot. So let's take a peek at it. So it was really simple. There's no guidebook, but there are keywords on the cards. And it comes with a cute little bag, so you can just store them in there. I have not, like I said, I haven't gone through them, so I'm just going to peek at them in the order that they are. And that starts with the King of Pentacles. Number one, I really appreciate the attention to detail in the art. I love the faces. When I look at some of these faces, they look like people that I have seen, people in my family, just like it's beautiful. I really appreciate decks like this because when I first started reading, there weren't any. And so to be able to have decks that allow me to express who I am and I'm knocking things over, it's important. It's important to use spiritual tools that you feel seen and represented in. It makes a very deeper connection. So this is the King of Cups. Very strong. I love the look on his face. It's such a caring look. You can tell like he is an elder. He is very wise. So that is our King of Cups. The gorgeous Queen of Cups. I love the waterfalls behind her. I love the jewelry as well, like the head wraps. Just everything about this is so beautiful. The Knight of Cups. Very handsome, grounded fellow. I love the flowers. And then we have the Page of Cups. I would have liked there to be like a guidebook that maybe went even deeper into, the symbolism and things like that. But I love these cards so much. The Ten of Cups brings me so much joy. Look at that. Beautiful. There's the Nine of Cups. So we're going backwards through the deck, it appears. Sorry about that. Very suave. I'm loving it. Is that a bee? I thought I saw a bee when I was looking. The Eight of Cups, walking away. And there's the Seven of Cups. I don't know why that feels a little bit like the Magician to me, but very beautiful. And there's the Six of Cups. The Five of Cups. I love the look on his face that really brings forward like what it feels like, right? What the Five of Cups feels like when you're dealing with grief and loss and just heartache. That look of like just desolation on his face. And there's the Four of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Two of Cups. I look forward to reading with this deck. I'm currently working with the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. I've been working with that a lot, as well as the Hoodoo Tarot, the Astrology Tarot, and Grandma Baby's Lenormand deck. And I think this would be a really great addition because we're in the season of the ancestors. I wanted to use decks created by Black deck creators. So those were the ones that I've chosen. And so I feel like this one would pair really well. I created an ancestor oracle for myself, and I used that in combination with the other decks to do readings for myself. And they've been really profound. So I feel like this would work really well with that combination I have going on. And I can see myself edging these with a beautiful blue, I think, either blue or green. That's the back of the cards. I don't know if I showed you that. I love that. There's a place near where I live that looks just like this. So it feels very resonant. Ace of Cups. I don't know if I showed that. And then we go into the Pentacles. There's the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. I love his suit and tie. Yes, sir. The Page of Pentacles, absolutely stunning. The Ten of Pentacles. I love how like all of these cards are showing like the family gathering together. Doing sacred work. I love it. They've got the candle lit. They've got offerings down there. I see some oranges and flowers and things. Very beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles. I love this. The Eight of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. And I think one of my projects with this particular deck is going to be maybe creating a guidebook for myself, because that's something I really like feel called, like working with this in particular really I think would be powerful for me as I am still embarking on my tarot study. So here we have the Six of Pentacles. There's the Five of Pentacles. And what I love about this is that even though this card typically represents hardship and loss and struggle, like they still look good. And I don't mean that in a superficial way. I just mean that there are so many times, you know, when, you know, within our culture where you might not have everything, but you have enough, and you still have that, you know, that reverence for yourself, that maybe I don't have the financial materials, but I know my worth internally. And so still being able to pull that out. I think this is a very powerful Five of Pentacles depiction, because oftentimes you see like the two figures in rags outside of the church house, and this is strikingly different. Strikingly different. And I like that in the key words, she mentions homelessness, public assistance, bankruptcy, foreclosure, just really highlighting some of the issues. Because you can see the lady, she has her bag there, so maybe all of their belongings are in the bag. Maybe they're moving from place to place. So I really appreciate this. Especially nowadays, with how things are. Yeah, I appreciate that so much. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. And another thing I'm noticing, like usually, you know, we'll see the pentacles in the card, and nothing really stood out per se that would represent the pentacles. But I like that the artwork depicts the card meaning. So when you see Three of Pentacles and you see these ladies and they're working together, maybe they're creating something, or maybe, you know, they're still at the market trying to sell the rest of the items they've created. Even here in the Two of Pentacles, it looks like, you know, she's sorting things out. So I like that the card is really like depicting a scene from life that's very like realistic and tangible. So here we have the Ace of Pentacles. I really love that, the star there. I'm wondering what that could be like there in the water. So moving on to the King of Swords. Absolutely love that. Look at that, all the clouds, but behind his head, it's really clear. And then we have the Queen of Swords, beautiful warrior energy. The Knight, this looks like one of my friends. The Knight of Swords. Then we've got the Page of Swords, beautiful. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So here I can clearly see that there's a lot of swords in the card. Same with the Nine of Swords, the lanterns back there. And then there's the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Swords. These aren't as expressive as the other cards when I think about like what the Seven of Swords means. But then again, looking at her face, it's kind of like, would you trust this person? So yeah, I can't wait to dive more into these. We've got the Six of Swords. That's always one of my favorite cards. The Five of Swords. Whew. Now that really is like, I'm getting a very strong like feeling in my heart. I can't find the words to describe it, but I can feel that, like, I want to almost call it rage. Ooh, that's powerful art. The Four of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Two of Swords. And there is the Ace of Swords. And then we move into the Wands. We have the King of Wands. There's the Queen. The Knight of Wands. I like that they're using wheat. Is that wheat? Hold on. So they're different in the cards because she looks like she's holding maybe bamboo fashioned into, yeah, so they are different. She was holding wheat, but the Knight of Wands was holding something else. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Oh no, it is wheat because now I'm seeing it on the bottom of the cards. And there's the Nine of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Five of Wands. The Four, I love that, in the blue house. The Three of Wands. One of the things that I'm noticing within the Wands deck, as far as like, the energy feels very thoughtful. Like when I look at this, I'm like, okay, I can see like he's thinking about what's over the horizon, where he can go, versus like the energy that I normally feel like in a standard tarot when I'm looking at the Three of Wands. It's very interesting. There's a more, oh wait, did I show you this one? The Two of Wands. It's almost like this deck wants you to think before you act. There's a very thoughtful, like a wise energy about this deck that's almost like take your time. We don't need to rush, like move slowly. That's what I'm getting from this deck. So we have the Ace of Wands. And then we move into the majors, and they're backwards, so we're just going to roll with it, okay? So here we have the World. I just love this so much, and I don't know why, but I feel tearing up a little bit, but I love this so much. Phenomenal deck. Street Priestess Tarot has like an African American tarot. I've added to my wish list when I saw that one, and maybe some others, but they're beautiful. This is Judgment. I really love this. This is, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. The sun, the glass, the blue glass bottles hanging from the trees, the blue clothes, like beautiful. Well done. Ooh, this is so powerful. The moon. I would love to have had a booklet with this deck that really talks more about the art and why they paired it the way that they did. But just looking at the cards, I can kind of see that. I'm definitely going to take my time working with this and create my own guidebook for it, because the artwork is phenomenal. So here we have the Star. Look at this for the Tower. Now that is so powerful. Like the house is engulfed. And then you can see there's two figures there. The Devil. We've got Temperance. Death. This is a very powerful depiction of death, because we know that death generally does not represent physical death, but this like clearly shows like a spiritual transformation, that energetic death and rebirth. I just think that's really beautiful. Got the Hanged Man. Justice, one of my favorite cards as well. Love that. The Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. Have Strength. The Chariot. The Lovers. The Hierophant. Oh, yes, the Emperor. Oh, love it. The Empress. The High Priestess. Oh my God, I love the Magician. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have the Fool. So these were the 78 cards in the Low Country Gullah Tarot Deck created by Street Priestess Tarot. I will leave their information in the description. This deck is beautiful. The cards are really flexible, kind of glossy, but not too glossy. I love the back of the card. This to me feels very, I want to say like meditative. There's a slow, methodical, tangible energy to this deck that I wasn't expecting. I didn't really know what to expect, but the way that this deck, it feels so thoughtful and very grounded. And I'm glad that I was able to receive this because it's a different energy to a deck than I've experienced before. This deck doesn't want to rush. It wants you to sit with it. And I'm hearing sit a spell. Like this deck is going to be some powerful. It has some potent messages in it. And I appreciate the artwork, the detail, just wow. It's beautiful, you guys. It's so beautiful. I'm not sure if the creator of the deck made the art themselves or if they used, a variety of different ways to generate the art or, had it commissioned. But the artwork is powerful. I really appreciate seeing the energy of tarot, like in the art, in their faces. It's very easy to read. And like, just from what I was hearing, it's like, yeah, this deck wants to talk and it wants you to sit with it and really work with it and get to know it. With me now having that awareness, I'm kind of glad it didn't come with a book. I do appreciate the keywords, which is great for someone that, is new to the cards. But, and I also feel like, I don't know, it feels, where sometimes tarot or the keywords can feel like lofty or maybe like outdated keywords. There's something about these, like when I was looking at the Five of Pentacles and it talked about homelessness, like it just feels like it's grounded in the present moment. Like this has always been here. It feels very earthy, like I said, kind of slow, very methodical. It really wants to be cared for and time taken with it as far as the messages and what can come through. Because when I look at these images, like I can sit and have a conversation with this Empress, you know what I mean? Like really diving deeper into the meaning of the card. And there's something also about it that, I don't know, it just feels like wise counsel. I'm going to stop talking because I will keep going on and on. But thank you for checking this out. And I'm really grateful that I made the time to sit and do this because it helped to shift my energy. And yeah, I look forward to working with this deck and doing some readings with it. I might come on here and do another video sharing a reading that I did for myself as I'm navigating a particular situation and change in my life and just see what the cards say. Sometimes when I do a reading for myself, I'll either record it like audio or video so that I can go back and look at it. So, because it helps to like talk things out for me sometimes. So, all right. Thank you for tuning in. I have a lot of other things that I am bringing forth, including the loved community, bringing back my Heartbreak Healing Circle course, and a little more content around relationships and love, because that is where I'm being drawn. I do still desire and will be talking about healing from heartache, from trauma, from emotional things, because it's very important in the ways in which that kind of ties back into body work. So it's a lot going on. But just stay tuned, and yeah, thank you so much. Peace.